All right, guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Manuel Ugarte, a player that we've spoke about many times before on here, and a player that I've advised you to keep an eye on until his future is resolved. It's an article from KopTalk.com. Yeah, our website. How cool is that? And look, there's no adverts or anything. And when you click on it, look at this. How refreshing is that? Look at that. Not a single advert. Separates the men from the boys. You know what I'm saying? Right, guys. So, Liverpool willing to meet PSG valuation for Manuel Ugarte talks latest. I'm not going to read the article out to you, but basically the story here is that Liverpool are willing to pay a fee in the region of £50 million for PSG midfielder Manuel Ugarte. He's 23 years of age. He's a defensive midfielder, if you don't know that. But potential progress is being held up by a number of factors. Now, Red Sporting director Richard Hughes has registered interest in the player. The French giants are willing to sell if their asking price, which is believed to be slightly over £50 million, is met by interested suitors. So that all sounds positive, right? However, the player is currently away on international duty at the Copa America with Uruguay, but that's not the only issue stalling things. The player's representatives have allegedly already held talks with Manchester United, and that is said to have angered Anfield officials and complicated things a little. I don't think there's been a huge blow-up here, but I think it sounds like people are pissed at Anfield a little bit. Obviously, we know that Liverpool and Chesterfield have a very good working relationship. Obviously, worked on deals involving the likes of Jota, Nunez, Fabinho. And as you know, we're continually linked with, many of their clients, over the years as a result of various inquiries and offerings, right? Due to this, like an unofficial partnership, if you like. Now, club insiders claim that Liverpool were promised, quote, the first seat at the table should Ugarte look to leave Paris, but that apparently hasn't been the case. And this is why there's a little bit of a bad vibe about it all from within Anfield at the moment. Now, last week, you may recall I made a video where we were talking on this article published by the Liverpool Echo, which was dedicated to the agency, the Chesterfield agency. Do you remember? And we did discuss it because it seemed a little bit suspect and random. And I was like, why are we hearing this kind of thing? And, some observers felt that maybe the club was using the Echo to lean on Chesterfield a little bit, remind them about that relationship, if you like. And it's possible that could have been connected to this Ugarte United talks, if there has been, some sort of fallout. Now, PSG reportedly, now we're switching now from credible things that have been said to reportedly. Well, just because it's reportedly doesn't mean it's not true, right? But I want to be very clear about that. So the main basis of the articles come from, very, very credible sources. We're now switching into, reports, say, and obviously when it's reportedly or reports, we have to then decide individually or take my word for it as to whether, you trust those organizations, those media outlets. So PSG have reportedly rejected an initial offer from Manchester United for the player. And if we believe that the Old Trafford outfit did table a bid, that could indicate that Ugarte may have already made a decision about his future, despite Liverpool not having sat around the table with Chesterfield to date. However, the reports could be a load of guff. The agency may have been planning to sit down with the Reds at some point. The coming weeks could shed some light on that. So I would urge you to pay special attention to credible reporting regarding Manuel Ugarte at the moment. And of course, it's possible that, there might not be too much while this Copa America is on. I don't know when the tournament runs to. Maybe someone could advise in the comments. A source told KopTalk this morning, yes, people are annoyed. Chesterfield said Liverpool would be at the front of the queue, but as of Friday, that did not happen. There's £50 million, £55 million tops there for PSG, but nothing's gone in yet. That means like no offers, be they informal or formal, official, unofficial, whatever. I suspect that later today, Monday the 1st, Richard Hughes will be reaching out to see what the state of play is with United, because Liverpool want to sit down with Jessup and PSG, but it's just not happened yet. Richard is currently focused on this area of the team, and a number of follow-ups will be made this week. So it sounds like Liverpool have, other alternatives, which you would expect, right? But interesting, I think. This is on the front page at the moment of KopTalk.com. If you're a VIP member, obviously there's a version of the article on there for you as well. So I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. I do have more for you as well. But it'll be interesting to see what happens on that front. And like I say, it could explain that Jessup agency article last week from the Echo, who knows. But yeah, I get the impression that over the next couple of weeks, you're going to start to hear some more interesting things. If you're one of those fans that sat around now, like, where's all the news? And obviously, the Euros will conclude. Is it a week? I'm trying to think where we are. It's a week next Sunday, I think, isn't it? The final, I'm not sure. So, but I do think that we'll start to hear more as we get into July now. Maybe that's an obvious thing to state. I don't know, but it's just like I've been watching the dates and things. I've noticed a change in the way that reports are coming out, how things are being said and whatnot. So I'm not just doing that like, oh, well, the Euros are coming to an end, so things are going to pick up. I've just noticed a significant change in reporting in the last few days. Can you hear them dogs, man? Fucking do my head in. I live in Spain, right? So people, like, their dogs live outside, you know what I mean? Because it's warm weather, and when someone walks past with a dog, they all start kicking off. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, guys. If you appreciate the video, please do give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment what you think about this and other alternative players. Do you like this player? What do you think, basically? If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, you can hit that super thanks button. Well, you can call it anything you want. Last week, they were saying, don't get yourself a toothbrush, get yourself a kebab. Get yourself a wagon wheel, do you know what I mean? So do what you want. So yeah, if you want to do that. But most importantly, I would like to hear what you guys have got to say about this. All right, guys, thank you.